religion, and there is quite a lot of interest from ex-Christians. I don't know about everybody else, but ex-Christians like, oh, he's right about that Christian experience.
As a not-Christian, it's fascinating as fuck.
Sorry?
As a not-Christian ever, it's fascinating.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, that is the end of that rant. Good. We're going to sell some more stuff. Stay in the thing for more advice on how to date, because now that you understand what not to do, next I will tell you what you should do, along with what I did and why it worked. TLDR, boundaries. Okay. Queen's Blade Rebellion Bronwyn. She has big old titties and a gigantic...
She's back again.
May I interrupt?
Yes.
May I show you a picture?
Oh no.
Is it sexy?
Depends on who looks at it.
That's a yes. I'll just take this off because I like taking clothes off in front of them. Oh, speaking of sexual identity and self-discovery and change. So before I deconverted, you guys remember how we did that, that is much cooler, the auction with Nabishin.
Yep.
And you tied me up for some of it.
Oh, yeah.
And then Nabishin was like, here, take this rope and hit him. Yeah. Experiment, guys. You will be surprised by what you find. Pleasantly. I mean, don't be like, okay, I'm a virgin, but what I want you to do is strap, chain to bed, spank me until I'm beat red, and then put it in my ass. I'm like, why don't we start by making out? I mean, if someone wants that, okay, but let's not, like, because there's like 8 things there that you don't know if you like or not. So if you have a bad response, that's 8 things, some of which you may have really enjoyed, but now you think about them in combination with, you told me not to use lube and fuck you in the ass. Like, I went as slow as I could, and you said keep going, and now you're really unhappy. I'm sorry, but, oh, one last thing about communication. Don't tell people that it's okay to do a thing if you're not okay with them doing that thing. Because nobody can read minds. There was a recent study. Guess who can tell when other people are flirting with them? Not nerds. Not nerds. Guess who else can? Nobody. They've done a really good study. Literally no one can tell whether or not they are being flirted with or any other 2 people are flirting. Nobody can tell. Like, it's statistically dart throwing whether or not you're right in any given instance. I got told today, like, oh, it's really great how you compliment all the cosplayers and you flirt with them and stuff, and I'm like, what? Well, you compliment them, you pick out details in their costumes and tell them how great it is. I'm like, see, in my head, flirting is like, I'd like to fuck you and then communicating it. Which I was not doing to those cosplayers. I mean, sure, they're hot, and I would love to put my dick in them after I get to know them as people. But that's not why I complimented their cosplay. I complimented their cosplay because it was sick. Nobody can tell. Nobody can tell. So what you have to do, as nerds, here's your option. Nobody else has figured this out, but you're here to listen to me. If you're flirting with someone, start with, okay, so like, hi, your cosplay is good, you have the conversation, we'll be talking about that later, and then you say, by the way, I'm flirting with you. If you want to take that down and remove that from the conversation, you let me know, but if you're okay with it, I'm going to keep flirting with you. I think, ladies, put your hands up if that is an entirely appropriate thing to say in a conversation, you would appreciate hearing it. Right, I think there are maybe some women who didn't put their hands up, but they wanted to. Okay, thank you, put your hands down. That's most of them. Go ahead and say that in conversation. And if they say, oh, I'm not comfortable with that, back it the fuck off and don't flirt with them. Say, okay, I am no longer flirting with you. If you feel uncomfortable with anything I say, let me know. I will rephrase. I still think your costume is sick. Where did you get your wig? And they got it from Arda Wigs, by the way, is where they got their wig from. So, this is the picture.
Will you keep trash in the trash?
What is, I hope that used to be a dog.
Something more back there
That
for
is-
the longest time.
You know how balloon animals are made out of thin, long balloons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're dirty clowns. dirty clowns. Clowns are not my fetish. it's weird. So apparently Japan doesn't have the clown fear thing that people in North America do. They're like, there was a director and he was like, oh, let's make this a sexy clown. And people were like, the North Americans were like, no. And he was like, why not? And they're like, there are a lot of people in North America whose response to clowns is terror. Because 6-year-olds, surprise, I'm a clown, brrr! And 6-year-olds like, Jesus Christ, get away from me!
Also, the children who saw it way.
8-year-olds just, I was like 12, and my cousin was like, dude, I found a copy of It, let's watch it. And I'm like, okay. We got about 10 minutes in, and I'm like, I'm gonna go read. So yeah, so the Japanese director was like, awesome. Sexy needle-toothed clown. And the North Americans were like, oh, this is terrible. Right, so that didn't pan out in North America quite the way they wanted. So, I assume there is a minimum on this. She has big old titties. This is a high quality sculpt, I would say. Oh, it's Queen's Blade. That explains a lot. It does not look like the titties get uncovered. Nope. Nope, it looks like she keeps her clothes on. But she keeps her clothes on, there's bondage and swords.
30.
30. 40. 50. 60.
70.
70.
80.
80.
90.
90.
100.
100.
105.
105.
110.
110. Just to be clear, this is not for charity. This is purely for masturbation. 110. 110 once. 110 twice. Sold for 110. Thank you. And just to be clear, the only figure case I have in my house has really high quality Rapunzel sculpts from Disney World, because they've got some gorgeous sculpts.
They do.
Oh, so I'm not talking lewd, I'm talking like the quality of the sculpt and the paint.
It is.
Because for many reasons, which we may discuss later, the Tangled film was happening while I was going through therapy, and I was like, oh boy, oh, there's some themes in this film that hit a little too close to home. So I'm like a big fan of the character Rapunzel from Tangled. So I have several models of her, and a shitload of just naked as hell, titties out, like, lewd face. Which my fundamentalist Christian sisters, they're not fundamentalists anymore. We all grew up being taught by abusive parents to be fundamentalist. We have gone farther left, me more than they have. So they're Christian, and I quote, we've decided that we're totally okay with gay people now. And I'm like, that is an excellent step, and I approve. And in my head I'm going, you have achieved neutral standing with the rest of the country. Good for them. Good for them. But I'm like, there's more room to grow. So they came over and they saw my highly detailed erotic figurines. It's called hentai and it's art. And they don't come over anymore. They have a very nice house down in Cochrane, gorgeous house, because one of them's a doctor, and the other one makes about as much money in the trades. And I go over there and they like smoke entire turkeys and stuff. It's great, but they don't visit me. They don't visit me because if they show up, they're gonna have to be like, our brother fucks in this house. And they're not okay with that. I am. All right, we have got, oh yes. There were only 99 of these made. These are the Hikari Japanese vinyl. This is Astro Boy in the colors of
LA Lakers.
the LA Lakers.
Wow.
Which is, yes, I had the exact same response. This is actually a thing they did. They made 99 of these LA Lakers shimmery Astro Boy. I don't understand it either. Presumably somebody in the marketing department did market analysis and thought there would be 99 people interested in buying.
These Illinois kids.
So let's see if there's 100.
5.
5. 10.
20.
You get sold
20.
and you Kobe it at someone?
What? Yeet! 20. Do I hear 25? If you ask me to, I will eat it at you. Dex is my dump stat, so I will miss and hit someone else.
And him.
Maybe
They
worth-
get to keep it if you miss?
No. 25. 25 once. 25 twice. What is our minimum on this? 60?
What?
Not even if I eat it. Okay.
No.
I mean, good try. Astro Boy is super cool.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, I can understand why you'd want 60. This is not broken, but it is mildly disassembled because, you know. So, is this one of the charity bits?
No.
I know I'll never be the same. Shook my world so hard again. Wish I washed away my sin.